So here we are with Ryan Hart.
Hello.
At Gamerbase. Just in the middle of a wonderful
weekly ranking battle. The Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition.
Wonderful. How are you finding that?
The game, I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I think that one thing that keeps me going is bouncing around the character select screen and, you know, using different characters that are of interest at the time. That's one thing I do like, and I think that just generally for me, I like games with multiple characters, you know, where I can actually use multiple characters.
Okay. So you're not
which is quite relevant for today's topic.
Might be. Well, we'll talk about
Wouldn't
that.
You like to know?
Wouldn't you all like to know? But we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, so, you know, keeping it, because I'm sure a lot of Street Fighter fans will probably be tuning in to listen to this interview, because you're kind of a Street Fighter world famous class. Was it world class famous?
Something like that. Something like that. People know my name. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. So how did that happen?
I think actually just my name getting around started from when I left my base of Croydon and started travelling to central London, where all the best players played. And a lot of international players visited, and people started to know of me. And then after that, my name further expanded when I started travelling, and I think that's the big one, you know, starting to take things international.
Okay. Was that in what game was that on?
First time I travelled for a tournament, for a game tournament, was in 1998 when I went to Japan for the World Finals of Guys.
Okay.
That top-down sort of Power Stone type game that was by Square and Namco at the time. Pretty odd game for its time, but it was really good actually. It was quite deep and had a lot of good content.
At one point, suddenly you became sponsored. When was that?
When was I first sponsored? Well, little do people know, I wasn't actually first sponsored with Lowland Lions. I was very first sponsored in '98 also by Namco, and later on Logitech after Namco. So being sponsored does date back to quite a while ago.
And why do you think that happened?
I think they saw value in my level of gameplay, thought that maybe I could be used as a marketing tool for their products, and that's how it started.
Okay, so Logitech, they like, what did they...
Yeah, how do they connect to fighting games, right? I know, anyone would ask that question. Basically, at the time, a gentleman called Derek Lynch, who you might remember, was running a tournament series called Dynamic League. And he wanted to, you know, have a star player that he could feed off of to, you know, to kind of elevate the level of the tournament. So people would come down, you know, with this super player in mind to beat, and I was his player. And basically, he got Logitech on board to sponsor me with peripherals, hats, t-shirts, whatever, as the champion that never loses, and that would make their products look good, and he would get loads of free digital crap. Everyone's a winner, except for me. I get nothing. I get a baseball cap I'm never going to wear, and a t-shirt that becomes pajamas.
Actually, was that the time when you were playing Virtua Fighter?
That was the time where I was playing Virtua Fighter, King of Fighters 98, Street Fighter Alpha 2, and Tekken 3. So yeah, there's quite a lot going on, and also Real Bout at one stage as well, Real Bout Special and Real Bout 2.
Wow.
So yeah, quite a lot going on then.
Quite a lot going on, and quite a lot of games to kind of handle. I mean, how does one even adapt to all those different types of systems?
Get the first bus that leaves from your college straight to the arcade, and don't do anything else with your life apart from go to college and play games. And then you can do it.
Okay.
I think that passion drove me. I think that I would say, you know, I was really excited by, you know, playing different types of games. I enjoyed the community, although I didn't really get on with that many people back then, in the sense that I always felt kind of victimized for being good, and that didn't allow me to associate with people the way I wanted to. But yeah, I just think that, you know, because I genuinely enjoyed playing the game, it was nothing to do with actually winning initially. It was just that I liked playing the games. But then, you know, once versus became a part of the equation, I actually got good at playing against other players, and it just took off from there. So, but passion drove me, definitely.
Okay. Actually, there's two questions come for that. So, the first one being,